Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for this video, Final Fantasy Aphmau. Now, I know I haven't done any vids in a hot minute. I haven't played this game for a while actually, because I've been a bit preoccupied, both with life in general, and I've been getting back into FPS a bit more lately. Been playing some Siege, but I have pivoted back to this because I don't want to leave the content uncompleted. So here we are in Dimensions and Transcendence, Tier 5. Now, I'm not going to be putting out any videos for the nodes on the side because we have moved into LUFENIA Plus, and the ones on the side are just like regular LUFENIAs. So especially with the characters that we've got these days, they are pretty straightforward in my opinion. Excuse me. Especially if you've got, I think Ace for the left one and Bartz for the right one. They fulfill all the requirements just pretty much single-handedly. On the other hand, this, like the final tier, the Reckoning tier, is a LUFENIA Plus level quest. So you do have to be prepared for that. And I have got the degenerate fucking launch team. I have got Bartz, Aphmau, and Sid Reigns himself. I am going to be showing no mercy to this one because it's quite annoying. So obviously I'm bringing Pandy along. I have greened up my Bartz, and we're just gonna jump in. I'll go through stuff while we're on the stage itself. Okay, so the stage is a little bit annoying, and the mechanic on it I did not completely understand at first. Until like a little bit later. So we've got these mini mummies on the side. If you actually examine them and look at the details, you'll see that they have, with 50% HP or greater, they do Lake Fire Plus, which KOs you and is a guaranteed hit, and it murks you. Basically, this is like a LUFENIA insta-death attack. And then we have less than 50% HP, it just Lake Fire, which is just a magic brave HP attack, which is does fire damage. So basically, when you bring the main mummy down to certain HP thresholds, like 79, I think it happens at 79, 49, and 29, then it sets off these little guys on the side to do their attacks. And if you haven't reduced them to 50% health, then you get instantly killed. So be mindful. Be mindful of this. Watch out for it. It's annoying as hell, especially if you're not careful. So the orb condition is quite easy here. You just have to make sure that they're under 10k bravery, which it's honestly more difficult not to do than it is to actually do. Okay, so with Sid Reigns, I'm probably just going to LD. I'm going to LD onto Bartz, right? Because we want to get up Bartz's auras for sure. I am just going to do this. Why the hell not? So we want to bring everyone's turns forwards. Of course, because Reigns has got defense ignoring on his mid-air attacks, he still does pretty decent damage. Just nowhere near what it could be. There we go. And okay, so with Bartz, I am honestly just going to go straight into his burst phase, like his full-on burst phase. And the reason for this is because it's going to give me an opportunity to use double hands and missile and basically get up his simple mastery buffs, which is going to be very much welcomed in this fight. I might as well blow the launch on the thing on the side as well. Why the hell not? So we have to take these things underneath 50% health before we take the main guy underneath 79%. I mean underneath 80%. So that's something to bear in mind. So with that in mind, I am probably just going to be using these HP attacks on the guys on the side here. It's quite an annoying stipulation. Well, that is quite a lot. That's quite a lot of damage. They're not quite there yet. And if I use okay, this should do it. So I am going to do the bravery attack as well. This one over here. And the reason for that is because not only do the things on the sides do their attacks on you, but also this middle guy does an attack as well. And the lower its health gets, the more powerful it gets. So if you're not prepared, that can do quite a hefty amount of damage. And of course, the good thing about Aphmau's defensive buffs is that she does give you, I believe, some measure of bravery damage reduction. Where is it? Reduces bravery damage taken. Yeah, there we go. And she gives you debuff immunity or resistance. Oh man, you hate to see it. She got broken. And then Sid is going to take a lot of damage. And then this thing does the... oh, it didn't do the... It didn't do an attack. Maybe it only does that at 49 and 29%. Maybe my memory is not quite up to it for that one. How strange. Okay then. Oh well. And again, same thing, same logic applies here. We'll just keep this going. I need to get Bartz's aura up to full, don't I? That would be a smart thing to do. Because he's only on 2 at the moment, and we're missing the bravery restoration, which is definitely noticeable. I am going to swap to him. Even though the EX is up, we'll use that next turn. There we go, that's not like it. And now we have... He has 1 turn of tactical switch left. What do we do here? There we go, we're getting the fat batteries now, which is excellent. Still need to reduce the things on the side by a lot. But the first time I tried this, I actually did it with Rem instead of Aphmau because I used Rem with Sync, just because of Type 0 reasons. Even though I've still not played it, but it was substantially more difficult because what's her face? Rem doesn't have the same level of defensive buffs that Aphmau does, and it's very, very noticeable. So you know what? Hold on, what's that buff on her? Well encouraged. What does well encourage? Is that her EX? Yeah, it is. Alright. Alright, I can do an EX. That LD is so satisfying to use. That may end up almost like being too much damage here. Suffice it to say, I am taking as few chances as possible with this boss. I don't like having to redo 20 plus minutes of this stage, or however long it's going to take to do. Do not regret my decision to green Bartz at all, by the way. His auras are top tier. Like, I can highly recommend it. Range is just straight up unfair though. Please battery everyone. Thank you. That's what I was looking for before this happens. Okay, good. We still have the defensive buffs up. I don't know why the guy in the middle wasn't doing like a group brave HP attack. Maybe like... There's got to be something I'm missing. There's definitely something I'm missing with that. No doubt probably someone else's videos will have details of that. So if you want to know what it is, please go check out one of the many other Aphmau content creators out there. I just run stuff blind, for the most part, unless I've already seen it in the JP version. But he was twatting, the guy in the middle was twatting me after the guys on the side died before. I don't know why he didn't this time. But I'm certainly not going to complain. I'll put it that way. It's a shame having to waste so much damage on these guys on the side though. I mean, that's a million damage. That is a substantial amount of damage. Okay, so we need to do shield subverter, and I'm gonna summon when we hit here. I could, I'm not going to. Yeah, technically don't even really need to summon, do I? But it is going to let me use my my EX attack. Even Jack doing decent damage. Alright then, let's go, let's summon. Gonna have to target the guy in the middle here. Go on then, how much damage we're looking at here? Freaking 1.5 million, you'd love to see it. That's that guy taken care of, and okay, they're both at the threshold. That's good to see. Yeah, fuck it. Probably should have been another LD, but you know. Oh, I need to use his skill 1. He's not doing the follow-ups. I also need to use Aphmau's ability. We need some defensive buffs because we're about to take some damage again. Yeah, Ranger Storm. You let that fall off at your peril. You don't get follow-ups. Pretty sad when you do a launch and you just don't get the damage you expect. Okay, please battery us. Again, there we go. Very nice. That's what he was doing, that ancient stomp, and he was doing it every goddamn time. And when he did it with Rem, it just did absurd amounts of damage. He buffs himself. Is that buff? Is that a hit? Is that an attack buff? Oh no, it's only a max bravery buff. Okay. Right then. Well, let's finish it off, shall we? I'm sure I don't need to say what comes next. Is there any HP requirements? Yeah, we're just barely under it. We'll just make sure to heal it with Aphmau before we finish the stage. So I'm burning Sid Reigns on this Luffy, but at the same time, he also makes for an amazing call ability, because like not only does he do his like obscene launch damage, but he also makes it so that whoever calls him has guaranteed launches for 2 turns. So you pop that puppy before a burst phase and you're laughing, especially if you've got a battery character like like Bartz or like Una or something like that, for example. You can just do all sorts of degenerate nonsense. Well, I must say, this was much easier with Aphmau than it was trying to do it with Rem. Purely and simply because, for some reason, the mummy in the middle only attacked me once instead of 3 times at the thresholds. And that wouldn't even have mattered. But we took a lot, and I mean a lot more bravery damage without Aphmau's buffs keeping us safe. So that was just a pain to deal with, because like we got twatted all for like 13,000 HP damage, and pretty sure that just killed some of my characters. So yeah, definitely much easier with Aphmau. Okay, so I mean, not the most exciting or original team once again, but I ain't here to impress people, to be honest. I am here to get shit done, and you cannot tell me that this is not the most effective team we have in the game at the moment. Maybe Una instead of Bartz, but I mean, you know, I'm using Bartz. And yeah, there we go. There's Damage's End. So, that is the team I used. I still appear not to have any artifacts on Reigns. I am seriously slacking. I need to get that man some arts. But yeah, that's just how stupid he is. He works without them. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you all sort of had a nice straightforward run through Tier 5 yourselves, and I will catch you on the next one. Till then, take care and goodbye.